Hi, everyone. Looks like I am live. All right. Well, let's see if I can share my screen. It's been a little while since I've done this. Perfect. Okay. So this is what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to go ahead and fully share my screen. Let's see if this is going to work for me. Select window or screen. All right. Let's try this one. Perfect. All right. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to share the brochure for the 1964 and a half Ford Mustang. I've done some research from the Ford Heritage Vault, and you'll be able to see information down in the description of this video. But this search has been inspired by Amanda, the owner of Pastry Queen. And she especially likes the 1964 and a half Mustang. And because of the fact that she likes it, I thought, you know what? That sounds like a cool car. I'm going to dive in deeper. But I wanted to give a big shout out to her and her family and her business. Pastry Queen is amazing. Not only is every item made with real care and finesse, but also it is 100% gluten free. Every baked good is 100% gluten free. It's done very well. I recommend you check it out. And in case you're wondering, no, I was not sponsored to include this in the video. I actually asked Amanda if I could include her business because she and her family are such a blessing. They're wonderful, amazing people. And I really believe in what she's doing and wanted to include some helpful tips and encourage you all to check it out because guess what? She actually will ship baked goods anywhere in the United States. So if that's something that you're looking for, especially gluten-free, be sure to check it out. Check out the Bakesy link that I have included down in the description for more information. All right, well, let's take a look at this Ford Mustang brochure. Now, if you want to find out about this brochure and many other items from Ford, check out the Ford Heritage Vault in the link in the description. Now, it can be a little bit tricky because the brochure was printed in 1964, from what I have found, in preparation for the 1965 Ford Mustangs. But the 1964 and a half was in the early part of that release. So if you don't already know, I recommend doing your research if that is something you would like to know. All right, so let's see what we have here. So Ford Mustang. It says unexpected look. Well, it was a brand new look, more or less, back in 1964. The way people advertised things, the way people dressed was certainly different than today. Hairstyles and all of that. I gotta say, I love those white wall tires with the slim white line around the circumference there. I think that's a really cool look. In the 70s as well. But here in the 60s is what's being featured. Unexpected price, $2,368. How's that for a new car? Sports car at that. Unexpected choice. You'll see the different engines. You could get a 271 horsepower or 289 horsepower high performance V8, but that was not available until June of 1964. Check out that red interior, red paint, red steering wheel, red seats, red, red, red. And not only that, it's a convertible with a white top. And this one here reminds me of one that I saw at the Sutherland Blackberry Festival car show and shine last Saturday, as far as that particular color. Unexpected versatility. So the theme here, you can tell, is unexpected. That's kind of how it was for me with Pastry Queen. I knew the food was great, but then when I found out it was gluten-free, I'm like, wow. All right, let's take a look at these. Small trailer towing with your Mustang. Practically yours, huh? Very nice. If only it was that easy. This features some of the different colors, and I guess supposedly it's relatively easy to parallel park. I suppose that's what they're trying to get across with the first picture here. And there we go. Mustang specifications with the Mustang cutaway. I always enjoy this sort of thing because I really like how the vehicles are made from the inside out. But in any case, I recommend checking this out if you want additional information. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you find this useful information for what you're looking for. And not only that, but I hope it inspires you to dive deeper and maybe find something delicious. All right. Thank you, everyone. And this is Jared with C.A.R.S. Until next time, have an amazing rest of your day.